Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Tuesday, March 22nd, 2016, around 7:31 in the morning, Berwick, Massachusetts. Going to be a sunny day out, highs in the mid-40s. A lot of the snow is going to be melting on the grassy surfaces, and by the end of the week, it'll be all gone. Some news to report: Boston Celtics beat the Orlando Magic by a score of 106-97. Celtics back on track. And also, it's World Water Day. And sad news to report: in Brussels, an explosion, an attack. Lots of people lost their lives, and many of them got injured as well. And it was like bombings, explosions. They said ISIS might be involved in this. So prayers to everybody involved in this disaster. It's sad. We need to get ISIS. The United States needs to find ISIS and bomb the hell out of them. And that's about it on the news. My first video blog subject of today is the continuation of the top 50 greatest television game shows of all time. I've reached from number 40 to number 31, and here they are. Number 40 on this list of the greatest television game shows of all time, Child's Play. Child's Play lasted about a year on CBS, hosted by Bill Cullen. It was a funny game show with kids describing words, and the contestants had to guess it. And it was, fun. And, future actress Tara Reid was one of the kids on Child's Play. Number 39 on this list of the greatest television game shows of all time, Bullseye, which lasted 2 years in syndication from 1980 through 1982, hosted by Jim Lane and produced by Barry and Enright Productions. Bullseye was like a questions and answers game show, just like in the model of Joker's Wild and Tic-Tac-Toe. And won prizes. The bonus round was like money, but if they hit lightning, they lose. And towards halfway through the second season, they killed Bullseye by making it Celebrity Bullseye. Number 38 on this list of the greatest television game shows of all time, Supermarket Sweep, which was started in the 60s for 2 years on ABC. Then it came on Lifetime, Cable, and PAX, which is now Eye on Television, hosted by David Wueck. Contestants would shop all over the supermarket to get prizes and $5,000. Number 37 on this list of the greatest television game shows of all time, Gambit / Catch-21. Gambit was hosted by Wink Martindale. 2 runs from 1972 through 1976 on CBS, and then Las Vegas Gambit for 1 year, 1980 through 1981 on NBC, produced by Heated Quigley Productions, and it was an awesome game show. 2 married couples played to get 21 to win a jackpot and prizes. It was revived in 2008 on GSN under the name Catch-21. Alfonso Budiolto hosted it, and it lasted 4 years on GSN, and they rerun it today. Number 36 on this list of the greatest television game shows of all time, Love Connection, which lasted 12 years in syndication from 1983 to 1995, hosted by Chuck Lorre. It was revived in 1998 for a year by Pat Bullard hosting it. Love Connections was modern, traditional dating meeting modern technology, and it was a contestant going on, had 3 possible dates, and they would tell the side of the date. And also, this is a game show where Chuck Lorre's famous quote came back: "We'll be back in 2 and 2, 2 minutes and 2 seconds." Number 35 on this list of the greatest television game shows of all time. Now You See It. There was 2 runs on Now You See It on CBS. One from 1974 through 1975, hosted by Jack Matnaz, and it was one that lasted 15 weeks. In 1989, hosted by Chuck Henry. Now You See It was like a kind of a word search game show produced by Goodson Todman Production. So it was an awesome game show, and reruns of it. Well, the Jack Nas version was on GSN for many years. Chuck Henry never cleared his to have his Now You See It reran on GSN. He's embarrassed because he was a game show host, but I think Chuck Henry did it because of the money. Number 34 on this list of the greatest television game shows of all time, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, which had a run on Fox from 2006 to 2009, and in syndication for 2 years, 2009 through 2011, hosted by Jeff Foxworthy, produced by Mark Burnett, who was famous for doing Survivor and The Apprentice, among other reality shows. It was revived for Fox last year, and it was kind of a funny game show where contestants would play with fifth graders for money, with subjects, and if they lost, they said, "I'm not smarter than a fifth grader." Jeff Foxworthy was a funny game show host. Number 33 on this list of the greatest television game shows of all time, Beat the Clock. Beat the Clock was a stunt game show produced by Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, hosted by Bud Collyer and Jack Nas and Monty Hall and Gene Wood. Ran for many years in the 50s and early 60s and the late 60s and early 70s and 1979, 1980 on CBS, ABC, and syndication. It was revived in 2002 on PAX, which was hosted by Gary Kroeger and assisted by Julie Lynn. Number 32 on this list of the greatest television game shows of all time, Sale of the Century. 2 runs of Sale of the Century, one from 1969 through 1974 on NBC, hosted by Jack Kelly and Joe Gazzariola, and the most famous one was from 1983 through 1989 on syndication, hosted by Jim Perry. It was a rapid-fire questions and answers game show. After certain questions were answered, bargains would be bought. It was an awesome game show. Reruns of the Jim Perry versions on Buzzer. And number 31 on this list, to end it right here and then, is Scrabble, based on the word game, which lasted on NBC from 1984 through 1990. Chuck Lorre hosted, and there was clues for Scrabble, and they had stoppers, which, it was to pass control if they got the wrong letter. And it was also revived in 1993. Chuck was great hosting Scrabble. That's about it on that. Be back later. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. 2 more video blogs to tell you about the death of WCW, the final 6 months of that promotion. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about NBA Hall of Famer Phil Jackson. Like I say, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart, so stunning. She's the best. Amy Swenzi's awesome. And in the words of Dee Patel last week, no boss. Don't forget Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Questions, comments, concerns, shout-outs, plugs, send it to me. And April 1st is the second Ask Rich video blog. Have a good day.